Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to my channel. This is Marilyn with Sweetwater's Cards. Wanted to come on. I do have a little project share, but I also wanted to talk to you. I know there's been a lot of challenges going on, and I've really wanted to enter those challenges and support your channels. But with this COVID virus, I've been instructed by my doctor to stay at home. I have a heart condition and I have some autoimmune disorders, and I'm on some medicine that depresses my immune system a little bit. So I won't be going out to mail anything, and I don't know for how long, because we don't know how long this virus is going to be going on, and I just want to be safe, and I don't want to make anybody else sick. You know, I'm fighting a little bit of a sore throat right now. I doubt it's the coronavirus, because I haven't been going anywheres. But it's just better to keep that distance and to stay at home as much as possible. So that being said, I do have a project share, and when this is over with, I'd like to enter some more challenges, because a lot of you really supported my challenge, and you know, when I can do them, I do them. I have a very small postal mailing budget, so I have to minimize the amount of challenges I can do, but I try to do as many as I can. So anyways, I did something a little bit different on this card. It was kind of an experiment, and I don't know whether I like it or not. I like it, but I'm not so sure I'm that happy with it. But what I did was I used the corrugated cardboard again from Michael's, and I distressed the edges with my scissors. And by the way, P, when this virus is over with, if you do have an extra distress tool and you want to give it to me, I will gladly receive it, because thank you for bringing that up to me, because I am dulling all my little scissors really bad. But it does work. It just kind of chews them up a little bit. So I used some paper out of a Stamperia paper pad, and it is called, hold on if I can get it out. I've got two different ones here. It's called Flower Alphabet, and I don't have very many pages of it left. But I love Stamperia's paper. I love the quality of it. I love the images and all the collages and all the nature. I just love their paper. And so anyways, I used some out of that. And I used a purple background one on the very bottom. And of course I distressed the edges again. And then I put some doilies down on the right corner and the bottom corner, and then I layered up a watercolor look of blue on top of that. And actually, I was supposed to be putting down this paper, because this is the opposite side. This is the opposite side of the blue, but I inadvertently glued the wrong side down, so I put a third layer up. And then what I did is I had a Victorian magazine that my friend gives me from time to time. She sometimes orders stuff out of it, and I would if I could, but I can't. But sometimes I find really cool images and I cut them out, and that's what I did with this one. So all I did was glue it down. I have some what is that glue that you can buy in the store for decoupage? It's real, I can't think of the name of it. I own it. Mod Podge. But mine is a high gloss, and my husband accidentally got the wrong one, and I don't like the high gloss that much. So I just used some of my art glitter glue and just glued the bottom side down. And then I thought, well, I'll put some lace trim around the bottom of her dress, and I messed it up really bad, so I had to very gingerly take it off. But I had ripped a little bit, so I thought, well, I got to cover this. So, you know, I didn't have enough. I don't really have hardly any blue flowers. I've got to buy some or make some, but I'm just terrible at flower making, I think. But I did have this little birdie flower that I picked up at Tuesday morning a long time ago, and it's kind of a bluish purple. So I put that down and with a couple of leaves, And then I had these tiny little birdie flowers, and I just popped a little bit more color in, put a little greenery on it, put a little piece of lace behind this because it ripped, and I just curled the edges. And so I'm not sure, let me know what you think. You know, I kind of like it, I really do, but I just don't know for sure. Then I made a card. There's somebody on YouTube that, well, I'll be making another one for another person, but she's a cat lover, and she's a huge supporter of so many channels. And you know, she's kind of housebound in some ways, especially right now. She's very housebound, and she's such a sweetheart. She's really supported me, and she's a kitty lover. She loves her cats. I had this image of this little Victorian girl with this kitty cat. I wish that it was an orange kitty, because I know that her cat's an orange kitty. But that's okay. So all I did was I took my I used the corrugated cardboard again, and I put down a layer of black and then a layer of the brown. I didn't distress any of the edges this time. And I took my Surprise Creation supersized oval dies, and I picked two that were close together but not, you know, it was like the large one, the medium, and the small one. I omitted the medium and put the large one in the smaller one, so there's space. And I made this frame, and then and I did it on black as well, and I glued the black underneath the gold, and then of course when it cut out, it left this black background. So this image I just glued on the black background, and then put the gold frame over it. And it was hard using colors like this. It was a challenge for me because, you know, I would do everything in pink and mint green and even pastel blue. Most of the blues I have are more turquoise or a really dark blue. And they're just not the real pretty blues for me. And so it was a real challenge, but I did have these flowers that I'd picked up at Tuesday Morning a long time ago. And I picked that one up at Hobby Lobby, and this black one is a Prima flower. And then I took a couple of the bows that Carrie Martin sent me. Hi, Carrie. I hope you're recuperating well and recovering quickly. I'm going to be sending you something out soon too. Nothing huge, but I do want to thank you for what you did. And so I layered a gold bow on top of the black bow, and then just put this big pearl on it, and put the little flower cluster there. And I think it's really cute. Kind of clean and simple, but not quite so clean and simple. And then I just, on the inside, I just put this cream colored background. I might put a framed in another one. I don't know. Haven't made up my mind yet. Anyways, those are my project shares for today. You know, some days I can put out, you know, 5 of these cards. Well, maybe not my really layered ones, but it's been kind of a crazy day, and again, you know, I'm fighting a little bit of a sore throat, so anyways, I love you guys, and please be patient with me with the challenges. And I know Tammy Stamping Therapy, I have yours ready to mail, but because of this virus, I want to give it a little bit more time before I head out to the post office, unless I can find a way to have the post office come to me. I haven't figured that one out yet, but anyways, I love you guys, and you guys all stay safe and well. I'm praying for all of you. Let's not panic, but do be careful, okay? All right. God bless you. Bye-bye.